What's up, guys? Welcome to Anime Sensei channel. And today I will show you 10 romance school anime where the main character surprises everyone with his power. And if you want to support the channel, the Patreon link will be in the description. Also, leave your like and subscribe to the channel. Anyway, let's start the video. Number 10. Makenki. Based on the manga series by Hiromitsu Takeda, this romantic comedy is about Takeru Oyama, a typical perverted teenage boy. His new school doesn't require entrance exams, and it just turned co-ed. Unfortunately, his dreams of a happy high school life are dashed when he finds out the school is much more than it seems. All of the students wield a special item, a Maken, to unleash their magical abilities in duels. Can Takeru find a Maken that works for him, even while trying to fit in at a new school and dealing with all kinds of girl problems? Number 9. World Break. Aria of Curse for a Holy Swordsman. This anime takes place at Akane Private Academy, where students who possess memories of their previous lives are being trained to use ancestral arts so that they can serve as defenders against monsters called metaphysicals who randomly attack. Known as saviors, the students are broken up into two categories. The Kurogane, who are able to use their prana to summon offensive weapons, and the Kuroma, who are able to use magic. The story begins 6 months prior to the major climax of the series during the opening ceremonies on the first day of the school year. After the ceremony is over, the main character, Maroha Haimura, meets a girl named Satsuki Ranjo, who reveals that she was Maroha's little sister in a past life where Maroha was a heroic prince capable of slaying entire armies with his sword skills. Soon afterwards, he meets another girl, Shizuna Urushibara, who eventually reveals that she also knew Maroha in an entirely different past life where he was a dark lord capable of using destructive magic, but saved her from a life of slavery. Can those whose minds live in both the present and the past truly reach a bright future? Delve into the complex world of Seiken Tsukaino World Break to find out. Number 8. Qualida Code. The story takes place in a world where people continue their war against the unknown, the enemy of humanity. Children who have been evacuated to a cold sleep facility during the invasion by the unknown several decades ago wake up from their slumber and learn that their bodies develop some supernatural forces. In order to protect the country from the unknown, emerging from the Tokyo Bay Gate, the boys and girls wage battle in the defense of the cities of Tokyo, Kanagawa, and Chiba. Number 7. Dragon Crisis. A normal high school boy, Kisaragi Yujo's peaceful life is turned into an adventure by the return of his second cousin, Eriko. Yuji and Eriko seize a relic box from a black broker. In the box, they find a red dragon girl rose. In order to protect Rose from the black organization, Yuji decides to fight using his power as a relic handler. Number 6. Anti-Magic Academy. In a world plagued by magical dangers and threats, there exist special warriors known as Inquisitors, who are tasked with non-violently preventing these threats and nefarious actions. The Anti-Magic Academy is a specialized school built to educate and train these Inquisitors, which splits its students into small squads in order to train them to work together. Among these talented squads is the 35th Test Platoon, also known as the Small Fry Platoon, due to its low ranking and incompetent members. However, everything changes when Aoka Otori, a powerful yet rebellious former Inquisitor, is forced into joining due to her tendency to break rules and committing a serious violation, the killing of a witch. Tempers flare upon her arrival as she clashes with her clumsy captain Takeru Kusanagi, and argues with the rest of the squad over her views on witches. This eclectic group has a long way to go if they wish to succeed and climb the ranks at Anti-Magic Academy. They must first set aside their differences and come to work together as a team. Number 5. Blade Dance of the Elementalers. This anime takes place at a very prestigious school for Holy Shrine Princess called Aracia Spirit Academy. At this school, the girls train to be elementalists and try to form slave contracts with spirits so that they can compete in battles against one another. Only females have this privilege, at least until now. Kamito Kazahaya is a normal guy in pretty much all respects, except for the fact that he's the first man in 1,000 years to be able to form a contract with a spirit, which he stole from a shrine princess named Claire Rogue. Additionally, the headmaster of the school, Greyworth, has summoned him to enroll and is forcing him to participate in a special tournament that will take place 2 months down the road. With Claire demanding that he become her contracted spirit, will Kamito even manage to survive the entire 2 months until the tournament takes place? Number 4. Unlimited Fafnir. Midgar, all-girl academy, would have been notable just for the action of accepting its first and only male student, Yu Mononobe. But Midgar stands out for much more than that. It's a school exclusive to a group of girls known as Ds. Each of them have extremely powerful abilities in generating dark matter and manipulating it into powerful weaponry. The Ds didn't exist 25 years ago, and only appeared after a number of mysterious, destructive monsters known as dragons started appearing around the world. Strangely, just as suddenly as they appeared, they vanished. In their destructive wake, some girls started being born with symbols on their bodies and powers similar in nature to those wielded by the dragons themselves. Now the Ds attending this school, hoping to harness and utilize their powers against the dragons. Yu is their latest member, and is extraordinary for being the only known male D in existence. Now he must forge relationships with the girls around him, including his long-separated sister who attends the school as well, and work with them to investigate and eliminate the threat of the powerful dragons. Number 3. Classroom Crisis. In a Martian colony, 4th Tokyo lies a classroom of Karishina Corporation's brightest minds spearheading aerospace development. A-Tech, led by genius engineer Kaito Sera, eagerly anticipating the arrival of their newest member. It soon becomes clear, however, that the transfer student is hardly ordinary. Nagisa Kiru, newly appointed chief of A-Tech and the younger brother of the corporation's CEO, is sent to shut the program down. To keep the classroom alive, Kaito and his students desperately work to develop a successor to their most powerful rocket, the X-2. Meanwhile, Nagisa climbs the corporate ladder in pursuit of his own mission. In spite of this, their separate battles soon reveal that much more is going on in Karishina Corporation than meets the eye. Classroom Crisis follows Kaito and Nagisa as well as Kaito's younger sister Mizuki and A-Tech's test pilot Iris Shirasaki. In a story of intrigue, political warfare, and, against all odds, romance. As Nagisa and A-Tech are dragged further and further into Karishina Corporation's conspiracies, friendships grow and pasts are unveiled as they fight to avert their classroom crisis. Number 2. The Asterisk War. Long ago, an epic catastrophe known as Invertia caused a complete change in the world's power balance. In the years following this disaster, a group known as the Integrated Enterprise Foundation rose to power. In addition to this massive change, a new breed of humans was born with amazing physical skills known as Genestella, also emerged and joined the ranks of humanity. This anime follows the story of Ayato Amagiri, a student who has just transferred into one of the 6 most elite schools for Genestella students in the world, Sedoken Academy, where students learn to control their powers and duel against each other in entertainment battles known as festas. Unfortunately, Ayato gets off to a rough start. When trying to return a lost handkerchief to a female classmate, he accidentally sees her changing, which leads her to challenging him to a duel. What most people don't realize, however, is that Ayato has no real interest in festas, and instead has an alternative motive for joining this prestigious school. What is Ayato's big secret? Will he be able to keep up his act when surrounded by some of the greatest Ganestella in the world? Number 1. Chivalry of a Failed Knight. There exist few humans in this world with the ability to manipulate their souls to form powerful weapons. Dubbed Blazers, these people study and train at the prestigious Hagun Academy to become Mage Knights. Among the students is so-called failure Iki Kuragane, the sole F-rated Blazer. However, when the worst student in the academy sees Stella Vermilion, an A-ranked Blazer who also happens to be a princess, naked, she challenges him to a duel with dire stakes. The loser becomes the slave of the winner. There's no possible way that Stella can lose, right? This anime follows the story of Iki as he tries to prove his strength to a world that believes him to be the weakest, all the while gaining new friends, wisdom, and experience. Well, this was today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel, and also enter on my Discord server. Link will be in the description of the video. Anyway, see you in the next video.